I used to steal dogs. I am an atheist. For me, animals come closest to the divinity. But today that isn't a problem, right? Because where Uber and Ola has introduced, but the prices are, I think, higher. Global pet market is around 280 to 360 billion. But there is literally no infrastructure that we have given for the pets. Dog walking has become a profession which you do when you don't have any other profession.
But that's what the pet parents think, right?
In our community, we lost 2 to 3 dogs because of walkers' mistakes.
Was he a professional walker?
No walker in this country is professional.
Welcome to the Pets Are Family podcast, a show where we dive into the latest trends, news and stories in the pet industry. Each episode, we talk to industry experts, founders and pet lovers. Together, we explore ideas, innovations and real stories that are shaping the future of pet care. Basically, everything for pet lovers from pet lovers. I'm your host Anil Reddy. I'm so glad you're here. So, grab a coffee, get comfy and let's jump into today's episode. Have you ever wondered what it takes to turn something as simple as dog walking into a structured, safe and tech-driven experience? Or how an everyday pet parent can transform their love for their dog into business that's redefining pet care in India? Well, our today's guest has exactly done that. In today's episode, we are joined by Neeraj Deshpande, the founder and CEO of Platypus. With us, he shared his journey of moving from a corporate career to building in the pet care space. We discussed about how dog walking is seen in India today, the kind of training and certifications that make it professional and even the earning potential in this industry. We also dive into how technology is changing pet care, from apps that simplify daily walks to AI-powered smart collars that track health and safety. Neeraj also gives us a look at the business side of the dog walking, salaries, cost, marketing challenges and what it takes to scale in a country like India. And of course, we discussed his personal inspiration, his golden retriever Jordan, who sparked the idea that pets deserve better support system in busy cities. I'm sure by the end of this conversation, you'll have a fresh perspective on pet care as a business, the role of innovation and how India's pet industry is shaping the future. So let's get started and dive into this insightful conversation with Neeraj. Today I have Neeraj all the way from Mumbai. Welcome Neeraj to Pets Are Family Show. Thank you so much for coming. And like I always start, please introduce yourself in less than a minute.
My name is Neeraj Deshpande. I come from Mumbai. I have had an experience of more than 12 years in enterprise sales and learning and development and IT. Prior to that, I'm a software engineer by education. I come from a family of a IFS, Indian Forest Service. So my grandfather, who belongs to North Karnataka, Dharwad district, he was an IFS. He used to handle Gujarat and Maharashtra forest region before it was Gujarat and Maharashtra, Maha-Gujarat region. So my love for animals come from him. And from there the love has only grown as I've spent more and more time with animals, and not just animals, animal birds and all sentient beings. And that's where I'm an atheist. But for me, animals and birds and let me also be more specific, dogs come closest to the divinity. So that's where I draw my inspiration from, that's where I draw my power from, that's where I draw my hopes from and happiness from. So here I am, leaving all the comfort of my corporate life. I used to come to Bangalore quite often for meetings. This is the first time I'm coming in a t-shirt. And I felt nice. On the airport, I felt really nice that I'm sitting and I'm going to Bangalore, but not in a suit. So yes, leaving all the comfort of my corporate life behind. Trying to do something that I really strongly believe in through Platypus every day. Every day is a challenge, but every day comes with its own fulfillment. When we see one dog walking beautifully with our walker, happily feeling comfortable, feeling safe in a world which is rather not built for them.
Wow, from a software engineer to working with startups, now you're walking dogs.
Yes.
Amazing. And tell me, what does this platypus mean?
So platypus is a very unique animal. It's found in Australia, and I've always, like I said, my love for animals. So since I was a kid, right from my cupboards to my books to my cartoons to the shows that I used to watch, it was all about animals. And one animal that I really, and it was, I think I was in 3rd standard, 4th standard, and I'm talking to all the 90s kids here. On ZTV there used to be a show that used to come right before.
Which one is it?
I forgot the name of the show.
I'm an 80s kid.
Yeah, it was 80s.
There's no CTV back then.
There was Doordarshan.
Doordarshan.
Do a DD1, then DD2, DD Metro, and then ZTV and Star TV. So there used to be one show on animals, and they used to show these various parts of the world. So once they showed Australia, they showed platypus. Now platypus just intrigued me. That here is a animal / amphibian / reptile / bird. It has got duck bill. It is venomous. It can swim underwater. It lays eggs but gives milk. So it's a very unique animal. It's something very. It's kind of experiment of nature, or rather beauty of nature, and it has always intrigued me. So the moment I kind of decided to tread on this path of starting on my own, I think it just instinctively came to me that why not platypus? It has got nothing to do with dog. I just felt like it. So let me also put it that way, that I just felt like it. I was always intrigued and I wanted to connect, have this particular identity with me, that can I be a unique kind of a player, for the lack of better word, or unique company in the world which is trying to copy each other.
Nice.
So that's
a unique name, man. Such a unique name.
That's why Platypus.
Nice. Awesome. I'm sure you have not accidentally got into this domain. There must be some story behind this, and I would love to know what got you into this, and especially in Mumbai, walking dogs.
Yes.
Tell me the story.
Stories, part personal, part emotional, part financial. I come from an enterprise background, so I have to evaluate that as well. So it starts from 2022. Was a breakthrough year for me, and probably the most important year and the most special year.
That's what after the COVID, right?
Right after the second wave had passed away. Now COVID was particularly difficult for me because I had lost my mom to COVID.
I'm so sorry.
In second wave, and that's when you start. And I'm somebody who lives alone in a city like Mumbai. I was doing well in my corporate life, so money and other comforts were not a problem, but you start feeling certain hollowness, especially when the work is remote, and that time there was no option. Now all my life, one animal that I'm particularly fond of were dogs, to an extent, and I don't know if I should say this or not. As a kid, when I was 4-5 years old, and I used to live in a colony which was like 50 kilometers away from a city called Kota.
Where is it?
Rajasthan. Which people would recognize from that series of Netflix, Kota Factory.
Oh,
the IIT
okay.
And medical. So we used to live in a small city called Rawat Bhata. It's a government colony. People who work in Department of Atomic Energy lives there. So very isolated kind of a place in early 90s and all, and surrounded by a lot of animals. So there are a lot of wildlife over there. So there is a tiger sanctuary. There are crocodiles because it is right on the banks of Chambal. So we have seen all these things. And one animal that I was particularly fond of was like dogs. Just because of the way they are, and and I used to steal dogs, puppies. I didn't know because it was like just innocence. Winters are particularly harsh in Rajasthan. So what we used to do, we used to steal puppies and we used to like keep it in a house and everything. From there, the love has started. And it has just grown exponentially over the period of years. But till 2022 May, this was what goes behind having a dog in a country like India, or rather having a pet in a country like India, was not something that occurred to my mind. It was more passive. Of course, you read news, you see things around you, you observe things around you, but it doesn't hit you till you have one of your own. While, like I said, after my mom passed away in 2021, I was starting feeling certain kind of gap in my life, and though I have a partner, so she recommended. Her name is Richa Mittal, and she's the chief operating officer of Platypus as well.
Nice.
So she, and kind of we just like decided, we were contemplating between a car and a dog. So I said, what? and it's a funny thing. I don't know if I should say this or not. I said now there is no mom to stop me. Because earlier all moms in India were like,
Against bringing a dog.
Yeah, against bringing a dog. And the biggest problem they have is, and again, it comes to what we're doing right now. The biggest problem they have is who's going to walk him.
End of the day, it'll end up being with mom only.
So we just impulsively decided that let's just go for dog, and we just got one. And from that day, every day, in fact till today, if I may say that, till today we feel how bad our infrastructure is, that where we are having pets, the number of pets are growing. And just to put something in context, in India, while there are 300 million households approximately, the pet penetration is around 6%. 18 to 20 million households, number of pets are around 35 million, 80% of our dogs. Okay.
Wow.
This contributes to approximately 0.3% of the global.
Where is this data from?
This is from multiple
Because
sources.
everybody has a different number.
Yeah, these are from multiple sources. So there is a FICCI report also on pet care. There is a bona fide report also on pet care. So there are a couple of reports that we kind of, while this was going on, I was also going through this, And 80% of, in India, the pets are dogs. Like I said, the pet penetration is 6 to 7% approximately in India, where in US it is 67%. And it is, the fact is that currently the India market is exploding with number of pets. Okay.
Even with that, it's still at 6%.
It's growing. I mean,
growing.
So the current CAGR they are expecting is 15 to 20%.
In which year?
2024 to 2029. They are expecting, yeah. So by 2029 is when they're expecting the pet market to be around 22 to 24,000 crores. Right now it is at 8 to 9,000 crores.
Wow.
Okay. The global pet market is around 280 to 360 billion. So India is currently at 1.1 billion and it's slated to grow to 3 billion. But there is literally no infrastructure that we have given for the pets. So that's where from 2022 onwards, kind of, the problem solver nature that I have since I was a kid, it kind of crept in. That, my dog's name is Jordan, he's a golden retriever. From the time I've got him from a breeder, he's got grade 4 hip dysplasia, which is again a breeding issue. From the time where to walk him, I live in a city like Mumbai, and I'm sure you have been to Mumbai.
Yes, many
and
times.
you have seen how that city is.
Wonder where do you even walk the dogs there?
I mean, we have to manage. I was actually very, I was very surprised to hear from you that you walk your dogs in rain, something that we don't imagine that we can do it in Mumbai. There are no open spaces for our dogs to go.
Wow.
So it's lanes and roads. That's it that we have left with. Few parks here and there, a few BMC parks here and there.
But do BMC parks allow pets inside?
They allow, but the kind of conditions they are in, we'd rather not take them there. It's not, the upkeep is a problem. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the moment you bring a pet in your house in India, from the time they're born to from the time they die, it's the life is filled with problems. Because the infrastructure doesn't support it while the numbers are growing. I faced it when my dog got detected the hip dysplasia, and I didn't have no cab allowed me to go with my dog to the clinic. As retrievers, they grow fast, so they can't go, and because of hip issue I can't take him in an auto. The roads are not great in Mumbai.
But today that isn't a problem, right? Because Uber and Ola has introduced
very few to find them. Again,
does it really work?
It's a challenge. It's growing. Like I said, it's in its initial phase. I don't know about Ola. Uber has, that much I know, but the prices are I think higher than the normal kind of cab. So again, the prices and overall situation of the city, be it Delhi, be it Mumbai, be it Bangalore, be it Calcutta, be it Hyderabad. That's when I also started talking to people. So while I was part of a local pet group, but probably year and a half back, I started actively talking to people of what is happening, where are they getting stuck, what have they figured out, are there any solution, are there any apps that are helping them in solving their problem, be it transportation, be it food, be it medical, be it emergency services, be it sitting, be it boarding. what are they doing? So it's very human driven right now. The tech is practically non-existent, and that's where we were having discussion with you as well, that how important your company is for our sector, providing all the tech which I think should
Guys,
be made
please
mandatory.
make a note of this.
Yeah. No,
Highlighting this code.
Yeah. I truly believe that what they are doing should be made mandatory in terms of tech.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Not because I come from tech background, because it is the need of the hour. And I realized that, you know what, everybody knows what the problem is. Basically, everybody knows. Okay, if you go and ask them कि आपका problem क्या है, वो बताएगा नहीं मेरा, my puppy is not keeping well, I don't know where to take him, or I have not trained him, so he's having separation anxiety. My walker is not coming on time, or my walker is creating issues. Okay, I have an emergency, but I don't know which ambulances to call. Now you will still probably get solutions in Mumbai and Bangalore. But the moment you go in Delhi, moment you go in North India or interiors of India, the problem becomes much bigger.
Yes.
Okay.
Have experienced that.
Not qualified vets. You don't know what they are giving to your dogs. You're stuck for basics over there. But the fact is, due to multiple reasons, be it loneliness, which was in my case, be it Instagram fueled lifestyle, when Instagram is kind of penetrated right up to tier 4, tier 5 in India. Okay, they all look at what is giving them instant validation, and nothing better than having a pet like cat or a dog.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now disposable income has increased. The concept of double income, no kids, have increased. All these factors have led to growth of number of pets. Okay, in fact, we are looking at exponential growth in number of pets from 35 million to probably 60 million in probably a couple of years, because it's just like going on and on. In Mumbai, in a city, in a suburb that I live, 7 to 8 years back, there were hardly any stores of pets.
But this increase is also a problem, right? Because not many people know about, like we were discussing about, why do people get pets is because they love pups, not the grown up.
They love the attention.
They love the attention. Once they grow up and once they realize that it's eating up to their budget and stuff, and that's when they rethink.
Absolutely. Unless you understand what that animal is, what it takes. And I tell everyone, before you make a decision, please take a consent of everyone in the family. Because you are bringing in a different species.
But everybody says yes to it, right, these days, looking at the pups.
We have had cases where we realize that, the son or a daughter has forced the parent to get a dog.
But what will the parent do? Parent has to listen to it.
Yeah, parents do listen, and then what happens later, they realize, because now they're attached, because of jobs and everything, now it is becoming a problem. So then the abandonment increases, the giving up for adoption increases. They don't realize it is taking a heavy toll on that animal.
But how will you say no to such a cute little golden retriever pup? Even I have 2 dogs at home. If you get a pup and show it in front of me, no matter what breed it is, I'll take it.
See, that's you and me. And I'll be very honest. I don't judge people who don't get affected by that, because it's up to them. My whole logic is, if you're getting some like a dog or a cat, please take a consent from everyone. Let everyone. If you are staying in a family, like I stay alone, I don't have to take consent from anyone. I was fortunate enough to get a help for him. I was fortunate enough to have a partner who supported my decision. I was fortunate enough to get a car for him when the autos and the cabs denied him for
so you
travel.
got the car and the dog both.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder my mom must be cursing from above. Not only I bought a car, my dad also bought a car. So she must be like, till I was
having fun.
Yeah. So I am pretty sure that, day I meet her again, she's going to give me one tight slap. First thing she's going to do. So that is where I kind of, this whole journey from 2022 May to 2025 Jan took place, where all these experiences, all these conversations, all this observation, all this data collection, looking at the reports, looking at the financials of it, led to us believe strongly in the proposition that there has to be a solution on pet care. While if you see today, the maximum focus on that 8 to 9,000 crore pie is towards pet food. Rest goes to your vets and groomings and all those things. When we started, of course, the larger vision is to go into kind of become a product-led company where we can introduce.
But how did they start? Like how come you picked only the walking part?
Yes, I'm coming to that. So, like I said, the larger vision was to kind of the umbrella vision was to having different products and services. One core that I realized, that everything set aside, okay, what is that one core thing that you do the moment you get a dog, whether you are in US, whether you are in Australia, whether you are in Japan, whether you are in India. The moment you have a dog, you walk them.
That's the only time you have with them.
It's mandatory. Whether you want to spend that time or not, that's the secondary question. You have to walk them. Whether once, whether twice, whether thrice, whether 4 times. I have got people who are walking 6 times.
Wow.
Okay. We had to stop them. They wanted us to walk 6 times. We had to stop them.
They wanted you to walk 6 times.
Yeah, our walkers.
Just because they were walking 6 times.
Yeah. The stories that I have are like within the first 75 to 90 days of our starting up in operations. It's like something that gives us a window of what is coming our way. So yeah, you have to walk them. Okay. Now, out of all the 8-9,000 crore kind of pie that they have created, all the reports, the walking is unconsolidated market.
There's no data on
There's
that,
no
right?
data. What is the average pricing that a walker will charge in Mumbai? What is the average pricing walker will charge in Bangalore or in Delhi or in Indore or Baroda or Jaipur or Kochi or Chennai or Coimbatore or Hyderabad? Okay. How many walkers are present? Where are they coming from? Who has trained them? Do they understand the dogs or not? And I'll tell you, this is also, let me also contribute to this particular idea. To 50% of this particular idea came from my personal experience of looking at walkers when I started taking Jordan for walks.
But there are plenty of apps, right? They claim that they connect you to walkers, and there are independent applications also. They claim that we do
Since
provide.
now they are my competitors, I wouldn't say anything on them. So I'll leave my comments aside on what they are doing. I'm sure they are doing great. It didn't reach to us at that point of time. Or now.
But they do offer all the services, not just the walking.
That's the thing. They do offer all the services. Okay. See, when it comes to grooming, most people have their preferred groomers because of the trust they have on their.
It's like a haircut that we have.
Haircut. Veterinary services. You can probably have trust on one vet who's sitting in his home, than to go to a.
Yeah, people
bigger
don't change
hospital.
doctors and
Yes.
barbers.
Right. Food, once you start food with your dog, the only thing you hope is don't change any gram of it. He's eating. Right? You are like touch wood, he's eating. Because the moment you try to change brands and what if he stops eating, then there is another headache on me to make him used to another food. Okay. Walking is something that we are doing so casually. Today, and I keep saying this to all the parents that I talk to, we take more time in selecting a pizza from Zomato by looking at the reviews, ratings, than to select a walker for our dog. Today, it is as easy for somebody to get down from a railway station, go to a society in Lower Parel or Bandra or Andheri and claim themselves as walker and start work. So, dog walking has become a profession which you do when you don't have any other profession. I have seen 15-year-old kids walking the dogs. I have seen them walk.
But that's what the pet parents think, right?
They don't.
They need somebody to take the dog out for a walk
Yes.
and come
Now,
back.
there could
But
be
this does not include training and other.
No,
things.
nothing.
Just walking.
Nothing. It is appalling to see the situation out there. While from 2022 to 2025, a lot of instances have happened where, and you will see this more and more now. I don't want to bring up specific issues, but you will see the issues of abuse increasing day by day. They've already coming into the limelight now with the walkers abusing the dogs and not taking care of the dogs properly and all. Lot of times these walkers are overworked. Because what they do is they walk in the
multi-tasking.
morning, they'll go to do Blinkit, they'll do 10 other things, being electrician, being plumber, house helps, and then again come back, and so all the frustration they take it out on the dog.
Got it.
Okay, it becomes a easy way for them to earn quick money. Make one, walk one dog, get 4,500-5,000 rupees at the end of the month. Okay, then you have walkers claiming absurd amounts of, there was a reel which became viral saying that I earn this much, I earn that much, and all that stuff.
Is it real?
No. If he has got multiple walkers under him,
But he claims that he alone earns that money.
physically impossible. In fact, I had posted on LinkedIn doing the mathematics of what he has claimed. It more or less seemed like, four engineering colleges just doing time pass with the guy, and this guy also taking their Mickey out of it. So walking is something which is the most primary thing that you do with a dog, and the worst way it is being done right now. You can have the greatest of meals. You can have the greatest of brands feeding your dog. But one thing that dog loves as a species is to explore, is to walk. In our community, we lost 2 to 3 dogs in the last 1 year because of walkers' mistakes. Right? And to our surprise, those same walkers are still walking the dog. So that's where I zeroed in on this particular aspect, saying that one thing which has to get sorted is this.
The walking part.
I'm sure
Very
other
nice.
apps are doing it. I said, okay, let me also put my hat in the ring. See, at the end of the day, everybody is trying to bring technology into walking. We are trying to bring humane. We are trying to bring trust, and technology is going to facilitate it. Technology is not going to be the core. The core is a person walking your dog.
I love your caption, man. Now, when did you start?
So we started we registered ourselves as a private limited in May 2025. So 5th May 2025 is when we got incorporated.
Recently?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Jan 2025 is when we started our pre-work.
So, Jan 2025, you had a clarity in your head that you're going to quit everything and start this.
I did quit.
You did quit?
Yeah. So Jan 2025 is when I said goodbye to my corporate career. And let me also tell you very honestly, it was a very difficult thing for me to do because after being in the
You've been
corporate
helping
space
so many startups.
Yeah, like I've been part of startup in learning and development space, and then I've been part of great companies, in the IT, SaaS, learning and development, digital learning space. And like I said, I've been a fan of tech, so I wanted to experience that as well. I've seen the impact technology has on somebody's mindset, the way it evolves a person. And that's when I decided, this is what is it. I said goodbye in January 2025 to a great company called Coursera.
Wow.
I had a lovely time over there, but it was time that I started on my own. And I was joined by Richa Mittal, who's the Chief Operating Officer, and I pulled in my best friend, Sagar, who's the Chief Technology Officer, who is based in Baroda. So our tech team is based in Baroda, doing wonderful things, working on the app that we are. So we started a pre-work. And let me also give you one incidence which happened with Sagar. Sagar used to stay in Ahmedabad. And this whole kind of, the whole thought became concrete in around December 2024 when we were having discussion, and suddenly he said that, his dog Leo, who's a lab, is injured. And that's when he found out the walker used to hit his dog.
Was he a professional walker?
No. No walker in this country is professional.
No,
They can claim to be, but unless they are trained in a certain way, they're trained on certain basics, they can't claim themselves to be a walker. For training, there are a lot of great programs out there. Some really experienced people running those programs, and people are looking at the benefit of training also. But for walkers, there are none. We are trying to do that.
Super.
We are trying to do that. So that's also from Feb 2025, Jan 31st, 2025 was when I said goodbye. Feb is when I started a pre-work of identifying the aspects where we want to kind of focus our attention towards, how to streamline our efforts, where to kind of find find that sweet spot of this is what we want to work with. And so far from on May 5th 2025 we registered ourselves as incorporated private limited. We got our first batch of 4 walkers on
Where did you find them?
So different sources.
So did you advertise
references? Okay. So we tried working with experienced walkers. The way we want walking to be done is something which is very anti-ethos that is there in them, which means.
But how do you know? How did you realize that this is going to work?
See, these are basics.
This way of walking is going to work.
This is the only way of walking that should be there. Which means a walker should know leash management. A walker should know stray management.
Did you study about these things?
Yes, I did. I spoke to a couple of trainers who are onboarded, who have helped us, who are helping us every day. So when we started putting in structure, we realized because by design we went to speak to experienced walkers. Okay, because you don't know who wants to become a walker. But you know who's the walker. In your locality, at least you will know that this guy is a walker. So by default, you kind of go and talk to them and explain them this is what you want to start. Now, walking is one activity right now is being done in a way where the moment your walker takes your dog out for a walk, you are in a silos and that particular dog and walker is in a silos. There is no bridge connecting to it. Okay, you technically don't know where the dog is. Second, is the dog being maintained properly while the walk is going on? Which means, is your walker following the society rules, the other hygiene rules, hygiene protocols, making sure that your locality stays clean, which is not being done very clearly. You take one walk, for 10 minutes, and you'll know that it is not being done. Especially on the those usual path of dogs, you'll come to know that it is not being done. So we wanted to bring in those structures in the walking. We did kind of look into the models other apps are working. Let me also be very honest. We did look into the model that other apps are working, but we realized that there has to be still more tighter control on this. Okay, and we are trying to do that.
Nice.
So we realized that experienced walkers are not ready to do the mindset shift yet. They don't want parents to know where they are. They don't want to pick up the poop. They don't want to.
They don't want to pick up the poop?
No.
But still, they are experienced walkers.
Yes. See, again, I would have loved it if they were experienced, skilled walkers. They're just experienced walkers.
Number of years.
Just that. Okay. That's why I said it is very easy. Now I have pulled up a kid who was walking a dog, didn't know the gender of that dog, didn't know the name of the dog. He had just come from his village a day back. Just because he didn't have anything, his elder brother just got him a dog from the society where the elder brother was a driver. He didn't know
That's how it is, right?
That's how it is. That's how it is. I was more surprised on the parent part, and that's where the analogy where we take more time in checking on which restaurant to go and eat by looking at the ratings and reviews and asking for 10,000 referrals from our friends, than to actually hand over a life to a person who doesn't understand the value of it. Okay, and that's what we want to change. Bring that trust, bring that compassion, bring the empathy, bring the element of training, bring the element of discipline, bring the element of trust, technology into this, and making sure that this particular ecosystem becomes so structured, so powerful that no unregistered, unverified, untrained people can even think about becoming a walker before undergoing a program. Whether it is with us or whether it is with any other company, that I don't care. Okay, I don't mind competition, and competition should be there because it is going to allow me to grow. But at the end of the day, this should be the norm. There should be certain gatekeeping, there should be certain norms, and I think it should be from the top down, from the government itself. Then don't allow anybody and everybody to become walker. Test them on various skills, not just physical fitness, but their mental skills also. Okay, you will see a lot of these cases where abuse have increased because the walker has kind of lost temper, and the only way they can take it out is on their dog, and you'll get to know all these cases if you just go on internet.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
videos.
and this is
about
where
it.
what we are bringing.
And one of the reasons that we got you on to the show is to hear about these things.
I can go on and on about the stories that I hear every day.
What's the initial investment? Like what is the risk and what was the investment?
Risk
Because
was
you worked in a corporate, very
Yes.
safe job, well paid, salaries on time.
yes.
From there to you entering a
See,
domain.
the first risk was the risk of getting back into comfort zone. That's the biggest risk, because the moment you go back once more, then you don't come out ever again. Okay, so I'll tell you, the first few Mondays were very difficult for me. The reason being because on Mondays you are used to review calls. And every time on Monday I used to come back after walking Jordan, I used to stand in my balcony, I used to look outside in my society, and I used to see people in formals going on for their jobs. So that used to hit me. So Mondays, practically almost 70% of my Monday was spent in just getting my headspace together, saying that now there is no salary coming, now there is no review happening, you are the one who are going to review yourself. And again, it goes to my ex-boss who used to say, you can't lead others if you can't lead yourself. So for me, it was very important to keep me in control, keep me in discipline. Okay, maintaining that discipline every day when the period was toughest was Feb. Because Jan, again, I stepped out. I used to look at LinkedIn, somebody is joining this, somebody is joining. And also, I tried giving interviews, by the way. I did have my, days where I felt vulnerable, and I tried giving interviews also. The second risk was, I live in a very expensive city, which is Mumbai. Okay, no matter how much hard you try, your savings are not that much as I would have loved to be if I was in a tier 2 city.
Tier 2 city.
Okay, so that risk, and plus you have to run a household. Luckily, I found support in a couple of my friends, couple of my, then Richa joined, Sagar joined. So we kind of pooled in our resources. So initial investment came from all three of us in an equal kind of proportion. They also kind of went in wholeheartedly, and in fact, as we speak.
So they have quit jobs and come full time.
So Richa comes from a business family. So she had her own sustainability startup called Think Earth, and later she had joined a family business of recycled plastics. She actually quit that.
And Sagar?
Sagar comes from a technology background.
Is he still working, or is he full time on this?
He was also working. Then he started his own company. From that whole own company, now he's become a CTO of my company.
Nice,
and he's working on the tech. So we have dedicated team of 5 people, including Sagar, creating the app, creating the websites, and everything for us. So yeah, so I was lucky enough to find these 2 people. Who kind of wholeheartedly, and I knew that the love they have for dogs will propel them, and risk for each one of them was equally high, if not more. So it was a leap of faith that we took. We did have our vulnerable days also. So we first started working on our inputs, which is creating a training program, creating a batch of walkers. We started with 4. They were completely freshers. Okay. The reason why we selected freshers was simply being that they were more open to learn.
The entire process is sorted now.
Yeah. With a simple belief, if I can't sell my worst product, I can't sell my best. And by worst, not by the quality worst. Worst is it in its raw form.
Raw form, okay.
Our first month of May, I onboarded a very, very experienced and extremely talented and skilled trainer called Nishant Sharma. He's one of the most popular trainers in Mumbai. He helped create a program for walkers.
Wow, nice.
And we were very clear. Just because 4 have joined us doesn't mean 4 are going to be deployed. So we'll have certain.
Shouldn't have customers when they join.
No.
We got the walkers first.
Yes. First month we again worked on them, saying that okay, what is this whole thing?
So this was in the May month, right?
Yes, May. Then from June onwards, and specifically 6th June onwards, and I on 5th June midnight, I got a call from a customer who wanted a walker on 6th June morning.
How did they find out about your
Google.
brand? So you listed.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so we were doing all this homework from.
It's a paid ad.
Yes. We listed ourselves on Google and everything, and just kind of dog walkers in Mumbai and all these places, and we were actively trying to warm up our Instagram and all these things. And our logic was stay lean as much as possible, stay lean, see what all each one can contribute, learn because this is our time to fail.
Tell me your experience from your first customer. So you received a call.
Yes. So
they found you on Google.
May 29 we did the certification of our walkers that you have. Out of 4, 2 were remaining. 2 got selected basically. They cleared the assessments, everything. And
was it in regional language?
The training program?
The training program.
It was in English, Hindi, Marathi.
Hindi. So most of these people came from the same region or different?
No, same region. We've got workers from different regions also. We focus on communication, irrespective language. First customer, 6 June. 5th June midnight, almost midnight, he called me, and we were very excited. So he suddenly said that, you know what, I want a walker at 7 a.m.
tomorrow.
Yeah. And it was already midnight. And so 2 walkers that we were selected, 1 was female. And this particular dog was Cocker Spaniel. His name is Simba. He's still walking with us. So he said, you know what, I'm traveling, and this dog is slightly he pulls leash a lot. He doesn't like strangers. And he is kind of, he barks a lot and everything. I said, you know what, we have trained our people on that. Okay, let me because it's a Cocker Spaniel, let me send my female walker and I'll come with you. And first 5 minutes, and kid you not, we went there. The moment we opened the door, Simba must have barked for 5 minutes continuously, and all we did was we just stood there. Okay, this dog is still walking with us. Okay, with the same walker. The same dog who had issues with strangers and everything, today waits for my walker for 1 hour before the walk time, and she's walking him 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
Yeah, from that one day, and we felt validated, saying that okay, you know what, at least one person understood what we are trying to do here.
Wonderful.
From that one person to today, more than 75 parents.
75 customers.
Yes.
From May.
From June 6th to today is what 28th August.
And you're making a revenue of 4 lakh.
4 lakh MRR.
Fantastic. Yes. Congratulations.
Almost close to, and we are slated to cross that. In fact, two customers just paid before I came here.
So you give them a subscription, or how?
So there is a lot of flexibility with which they can work with us.
What do you call success in this? Walking the number of dogs or walking?
We are at 99% renewals.
Nice.
We are at 99% renewals, and
the 75 customers you have renewals. So and you didn't answer my question about the subscription and the fees.
Yeah, sorry. So our subscription models are pretty flexible. So parents tomorrow can ask me for even 1 walk.
Nice. But you'll have people available?
Yes.
Out of 8, they're walking 75
So they have a time slot. They can't call me 1 hour before and ask me for a walker 1 hour later. There is a time, we also work with different constraints.
How spread out is your customers?
So if I have to, for the Mumbai audience, they will understand that we are walking from Mira Road to Dadar, which is the western route. On this side, we have Thane, Mulund, Bhandup, Vadala, where we are present right now. We are planning to now fill more slots. We are getting more inquiries from Andheri, Andheri East, West, Bandra West. We are getting more inquiries from Lower Parel, South Bombay, and Navi Mumbai.
So do you deploy people who are locally living there? Your walkers?
We try to. Otherwise, certain walkers, when let's say primary walker is not able to go, then they kind of fill up the.
That's too much of a travel for early morning, right?
Early morning it is simple, because the walk timings are usually pre-office and post-office, so they are able to manage. Most walkers are in and around the area.
So these walkers are full-time employees?
Yes.
And afternoons, do they have walkings?
Yes, couple of them have. So couple of parents have requested us to walk in the afternoon as well. So there are a couple of parents who are walking 4 times a day, 3 times a day. So one of the slots is in afternoon. So we kind of roster the whole program for schedule for our walkers. So that's how they get their weekly offs and where the schedules in hand.
How are you priced in the market?
We are, on an average, we are 20 to 25% higher than a normal untrained walker.
Who's normal? Untrained walker, okay.
Yes. 20 to 25% more than that. But our subscription, the prices get slower as in when you keep on subscribing with us for longer duration. So we've got which are one of ad hoc on demand kind of walks. Then you have monthly subscriptions, then you have 3 months, 6 months. So people who have subscribed with us for 3 months, 6 months, they get at a cost which is more or less equal to what they would pay a regular walker.
It's so people dependent.
Yeah.
So is it scalable?
Yes.
Pan India?
I used to wonder I used to worry about the same thing, that if I can pull this off in Mumbai, can I pull this off in Bangalore, Pune? Because Pune and Bangalore are two
Pretty
most
much the same, yeah.
kind of pet-friendly city. Then comes your Delhi, then comes your Gurgaon and Delhi NCRs and your Ahmedabads and Barodas, those kind of cities. I have spoken to people from 15 cities so far who have reached out to me on Instagram, and I have spoken to them in detail. I told them, right now I'm not present in any of your city, but what are the challenges that you're facing? Practically the same challenges. Walker not coming on time, not knowing where the walker is, what is going on with my dog, dogs getting beaten, dogs getting abused, dogs do not focus on, because of a walker, society complaint about the parent in the police, fights happening and all this. So almost same sort of issues that Mumbai people have with their walkers, same is with them. So one thing I realized, that problem statements are going to more or less be the same. Okay, now who are these walkers? Okay, same set of people. Okay, then I spoke to certain manpower companies over there. Okay, that what are the blue collar people that are coming to you and all those things. So that's when we realized that the process is going to be the same, and that's why we are so focused on Mumbai. Mumbai gives you a unique opportunity of approaching a multi-city problem in one city. So you need to identify the pockets where people think like a pet parents and people think like pet owners. The moment you have pet parents is when you know that they will understand your proposition.
That's not
the shift from pet ownership to pet parenthood is now speeded up because of multiple aspects. But that's where we kind of understood that it is scalable if done right in Mumbai. Our next roadmap includes Pune and Bangalore.
What a great journey story this has been. And tell me about the financials. So your initial investment, and what are the normal charges out there in the market, and how you mentioned about your 20 to 25% higher than the normal. And also there are other applications, apps and similar startups trying to do that. Where are you positioned in that? And let's start from the initial investment.
So our initial investment between amongst me, Richa and Sagar was around 20
lakhs.
Yes, around 20 lakhs, which focused on creating the brand identity, working on the tech part of it.
But all in-house?
All in-house.
Okay, you didn't outsource any of those things?
The brand identity was.
Okay.
Brand identity was that we got our logos and everything prepared. Nice. Part of it was also spent on registering the company as a private limited. Most of it was spent on your tech bit. So we are creating, like I said, that while service standards are we setting up the benchmarks that we're setting up in service standards.
But tech is in-house, right?
Tech is all in-house right now.
You hired people?
Yes, okay, yes. Nice. So our tech team sits in Baroda. Led by Sagar Sutaria. We've got 4 software engineers working under him, creating the and the designers. So a team of 5 who are working on the app right now, app and websites, website landing pages that we require. So that is what is happening right now, and we are almost about to launch our app.
20 lakhs lasted how many months?
So they are kind of, you can consider this was the month that kind of more or less we have done with our app work and everything. So this is the month that we are looking at. So from Feb onwards, I'm talking about
Feb onwards, okay.
Yeah. So from Feb onwards till August,
okay,
is where we have used. And
now we are making revenues.
We are making revenues. In fact, from next month onwards, we should be positive.
Positive, nice,
yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So with
the current rate
with
of
8
growth.
workers, 4 developers, with all the salaries covered.
Yes.
So you think the 4 lakhs covers all this stuff?
Yes, more or less.
To an extent, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So our see, we are very lean. Our ethos is don't spend money where it is not required. Okay, so we try to make sure that everything is bootstrapped completely. We evaluate each and every expense. That's the benefit of having Richa. So she keeps a check of each rupee going in and out. So by the time we hit around 6 to 8 L MRR, we should be positive.
Very nice. Awesome. And with the 75 customers in few months, what are you expecting in September after the app release?
To be very honest, right now we are doing approximately 75 customers and all those things. We are looking at almost 100 to 150 customers by end of September. Our month-on-month growth has been around 62% on revenue and 78% on the number.
And this is through word of mouth and marketing both. You're acquiring customers.
Yeah, we have focused certain. I would say 30% or 20% will go to Instagram. Around rest of it would go to literally us going and talking to the customers and referrals.
And how do you know these customers? Like how do you
local communities, people referring me to other people, going into different regions. So for example, literally for the lack of better word, door-to-door salesman. For the lack of right now we want to understand where the kind of what are customers thinking. So we were actually on the road talking to the customers, and then somebody spotted us. And what happens is walking is a very visual activity. So the moment people see somebody who is properly dressed, walking the dog nicely
and behaving
properly, understanding the rules of society, they immediately contact them. So referrals play a strong role. Your Instagram, of course, the kind of marketing that you do, the target segmentation that you do, understanding your TG is very important. So that we have done very well. So that has also led us to kind of grow in these regions. And we would love to have more customers now in certain regions of the city. That's where we are working on.
Super, fantastic. Wow. And how big this can get?
Well, the sky's the limit. My first step would be
do you have
Mumbai.
Numbers in mind?
To be very honest, we are talking about currently, if I just go at the rate of number of pets in India, which is 35 million, 80% of being dogs. Let's say consider 1 crore dogs, in the country right now. Each dog requires walk.
Definitely.
Right. Let's consider 1 walk a day. Let me look at 10%.
How much is 1 walk?
1 walk. The pricing per walk is 199.
199.
199 are
nice.
monthly charges. For 2 times a walk, 6 days a week is 7,800. 1 time a walk is 4,600.
And how long is the walk?
It's 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 sometimes, of course, given.
So what
Mumbai.
Data do you send after the walking?
The poop data. How was the walk? How was the behavior of the dog? How was the mood of the dog? Everything. So basically, customer has complete visibility of how the walk has been and each walk, so that they know that my dog has pooped. If there are any signs of distress when the walk is going on, my walker will immediately record or send.
Now we are building an app to track all this.
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Which you would relate to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. And you're sending that data to the pet parents.
Yes.
That includes GPS and all that.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
There are certain additions that we are doing in the GPS itself, which the app will reveal, which will also further amplify a visibility of a parent and the control of a parent. So basically, nobody likes to give up the control. Okay, but the app will ensure that you have certain sense of control when the walk is going on.
Nice.
So that is the bridge I was talking about when the walker leaves the door with your dog.
And you're also working on a smart collar.
That is our plan in the future, and I would say immediate future, because I want to, like I said, there are multiple things that I want to do, but the immediate thing after I kind of set this up would be a smart collar, which will complete the loop.
Exactly.
So walk will complete the safety part of it, and the collar will complete the behavioral and activity part of it.
But most of the collars that I've seen recently I had a startup who did a demo to me.
Yes.
And they claim that their device is the smallest and it can be integrated to any leash, collar or leash. But the only issue is the dogs with fur, then you'll have to shave the neck and then put this device.
Yes, to accurately
track. You think parents will be okay with all that stuff?
We are already getting requests.
They're okay to shave the fur and put.
Yeah, we are already getting requests.
Nice.
In fact, we are already getting requests from the parents who didn't know that we have a roadmap of a collar.
Okay.
Okay, saying that can you do something, I'll come to know the tracking properly, I'll come to know the heart rate. This collar, and not that people have not tried collars before this, this particular collar will make sure that people react to certain situations and not giving any data in silos. Not many pet parents know the body temperature of a dog or the gait of a dog. Okay, so there are a lot of things you can solve with products. So that's what we intend to do, and that's why we took time. I said, you know what, let me first create a community who understands technology, what can technology do, and then let me take them to the device. But immediately pushing the device may not, I didn't feel that it's a right way to do. Some people may buy it as an accessory, but there won't be any repeat.
That will be a part of the subscription, or you're going to price
There will be a different subscription, but we'll merge the walking with it.
Nice.
Because some people may not like to go for
That's
a
one
collar.
of the challenges with the collars, because most of the collars are priced at 5,000 to 6,000 rupees.
Yeah, so
and
so
there are
pricing
parents
has
who
to
are
be-
hesitant to
Yes,
invest so
like
much
I said,
on it.
so there's still a kind of still some kind of wave before I can even talk about the collar in detail. But yes, our collar and the walk will complete the loop of safety, behavior, and activity. So that will ensure that you know exactly what is going on with your dog and take necessary step of actions.
Super. Awesome. Wow.
Thank you.
What a show this was, and so much to learn. And
I hope,
this is fantastic, man. It looks like I became a part of your startup. Okay. Thank you so much, Neeraj, for coming to the show.
Anil.
If you like this episode, don't forget to support us, share it with your friends, and if you know someone else doing amazing work in the pet space, recommend them to us. We'd love to bring their story to you. Until next time, stay happy and keep loving your pets.